You didn't come this far to only come this far. It's Motivational Monday. Let me give you something to think about this week. You're born looking like your parents, but you will die looking like your decisions. Think about that. You were born with things you never chose. You didn't choose your parents. You didn't choose your family. You didn't choose where you were born. You didn't choose your circumstances. And you certainly didn't choose your genetics. You were given a starting point, but your starting point does not have to become your finishing point. There's always a debate about nature versus nurture. How much of who we become is determined by our genetics? How much is shaped by our environment? And the truth is, both matter. Yes, your genetics matter. Your upbringing matters. Your environment matters. Your experiences matter. But here's what matters just as much: what you decide to do with what you've been given. You may have inherited certain characteristics from your parents, but you don't have to inherit every pattern. You may have grown up around fear, but you can choose courage. You may have grown up around dysfunction, but you can choose healthy relationships. You may have been surrounded by people who settled, but you can choose to pursue greatness. You may have started with very little, but you can decide to build something greater. Now, I'm not suggesting that it's easy. It isn't. Some people start life with advantages others don't have. Others start with obstacles they never asked for. Some people have mountains to climb that others will never understand. So I'm not here to tell you that your circumstances don't matter. They do. But circumstances are not the only thing that matters, because every day you get another opportunity to make a decision. A decision about what you're going to believe, a decision about what you're going to pursue, a decision about who you're going to become, a decision about what you're going to tolerate, a decision about whether you are going to stay trapped in your past or start building your future. And that's why this quote is so powerful. You are born looking like your parents, but you will die looking like your decisions. Your DNA may tell part of your story. Your upbringing may explain part of your story. Your past may explain where you started. But your decisions are writing the next chapters. And here's something you need to understand. Your decisions compound. The small decisions you make every day become your habits. Your habits shape your character, and your character influences the direction of your life. So don't underestimate the power of a single decision. The decision to get up early, the decision to keep learning, the decision to exercise discipline, the decision to walk away from something that's holding you back, the decision to surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, the decision to try again after failure, the decision to stop saying this is just who I am and start asking, who do I want to become? Why? Because you cannot choose your origin, but you can influence your direction. You cannot rewrite your childhood, but you can rewrite the next chapter. You cannot change the genes you were born with, but you can make choices that shape the life you build. So don't allow where you came from to become an excuse for where you're going. Your origin is not your destiny. Your past may explain you, but don't let it define you. So this week, I want you to look at your life and ask yourself one question. Are my current decisions creating the person I want to become? Because one day your life will tell the story of the decisions you made repeatedly. And when people look at your life, I hope they don't just see where you came from. I hope they see the evidence of your courage to make the right decision. So yes, you didn't choose your beginning, but you have a say in your becoming. So choose wisely, choose courage, choose growth, choose discipline, choose to become the person you were created and capable of becoming. Because you are born looking like your parents, but you will die looking like your decisions. So now, let's get after it.